Right now, I am working at Zoetis in Lincoln, Nebraska. It's an animal pharmaceutical company, manufacturing site mostly, but also do quality control testing, which is where I am at right now. So I work in the quality control virology labs as a scientist, working on vaccines testing, making sure they do what they're supposed to do. My project was working with the PEDV virus, mostly working with pig facilities to make sure that this virus was mitigated after they had done their practices. And by the time what I kind of remember by the time I was finishing my thesis and finished writing it, it had pretty much been eliminated. So it's good.
So one of the things Erin did was we were looking at processes to treat manure to ensure that the PD virus wasn't still virulent, able to cause disease, because there was a big worry about pumping manure and taking it somewhere and then having it spread the virus, either because it stayed in the soil or because it was on the roads or whatever. And so she did work with pH test adjustment on manure to see how high the pH needed to be and how long we need to hold it there to get rid of the virus. And then looking at, once it's in the soil, does it stay infective in there? And that was very important work at the time when PEDV was just really devastating the state and the country.
The other thing I remember about that project, and that might be one of the grosser things we've ever had to sample, was all of that pig saliva.
That was, I will say, worse than the manure part. I would agree with you.
If you haven't used them, you tie these ropes on the pen dividers in the barn, and the pigs will chew on them because they're curious and they chew on everything. And then you go collect them and you have to like squeeze all the saliva out of it to submit for testing. And it is absolutely disgusting.
What would you say is like the most useful thing you took away from the 2 years you were working with Amy?
Being able to, navigate kind of that complex assay or protocol study has really been helpful with that experience. And that's how I contribute to our team mostly, is assay transfers and training new colleagues and such in the labs. Currently, I honestly really love kind of being on the forefront of new products and new, assay materials types, machines that are going to be integrated into Zoetis. So I get to kind of be on the top end to see how things work, if they will work, if they're going to work. At Zoetis, we also have to manage different countries have different protocols and standards for testing. So that's also something I'm very interested in as well.
Do you have any advice for our current students, or even like a student looking to get into grad school, based on your experience?
You can have a plan, but just expect that plan to completely do a 180 and not be what you're going to be doing. If you would have asked me, 15 years ago, this is what I was going to be doing, I've been like, I don't think so. Originally, I went to school and wanted to be a veterinarian, and then kind of took a different path, decided I wasn't sure. So that's how I got in with Amy and Dr. Loy, and now I'm here and I love it.